was a great look to harass somebody to set you up and open have a lap. Do something else.
He was.
Well, here we go. Buchanan's all set, and Eagles are going to kick off from the right hash mark. His kick is going to be a short kick. It's going to hit at the 16 and bounce and be picked up there by a Warsaw Tiger. Back across the field it goes, looking for runner room. Got lots of runner room. He's got right down the knee. And by right down the knee, got it up there, and a good goal. And one right there with a 27 playing turn. And 17 short inches of it. They're going to bring down the hook even and something more of the same. So there's number 4 Rebel Fingers, right? Followed up there, but not before Nate Miller picks up the first down and starts the change. Cowboys put it in with a runner by Mario there. Rail on run. 2 setbacks. Split rail on run. Hard one on the right back. One left back Greenwood. Again with the snap. Right to throw. Left. Throw. Up the right trail. Plan over the center. Touchdown. 40 number 1 and kick comes down and fielded by Culp at the 10. Back up the middle he comes, dancing and working, gets his way out maybe to the 24-yard line. And the Eagles will start field. They will run from a one-back offense part of the time. But they start early with a split barrel, the I set, over shifted I set. Now they light up with Anglin in motion. The handoff is to Nelson. And Nelson tries to run off left tackle around the left end. He kind of lost his balance when he played. Down he went. This time they go with one back. That's Nelson in the backfield. And they line up 3 wideouts. The pitch is to Nelson. Nelson with an attempted sweep around the corner. Beats the corner. Upfield it comes. A good blast. And belted out of bounds. But he's the defensive end was in pretty good shape there. And Nelson just outran him. Actually, it was the corner right back that he outran. So it's a nice look in the backfield. Anglin now in motion. The handoff is fake down. Then the option play. The keep by effort. Lincoln is going to be wrestled and thrown down. Come up over center to snap the ball. They get the kick away from their own 26-yard line. Back touch down for a grab. From up there for the grab. The Eagles still have it. The Eagles still have it. And that's what maybe they could come in from it. We'll see what the officials are. They're not doing it. So the Eagles may have won a break. That's the first down. I'm going to go to the game around for it. It's right flat left for the Eagles. Up the other center. Another running back now. Another tight end. That goes up with the throw. Quick throw for a Sammy. He's got a receiver. He's from outside. Touchdown. Later up a throw. A throw over to back on the left side. A little trying to quick throw, but he's quick as a cat. Back to him with 6-7. A 12'4", 130 pounds. Body's quick. Buchanan's kick looks pretty good from here, and the officials agree, and so the Eagles now take a 7-6 39-yard line, and in a series of just a very few plays, all passes, Dieter connected with Miller, and Warsaw took a 6-0 advantage. Jeremy Sharp attempted the extra point, tucked it around left, and the Eagles came back, couldn't move the ball, punted it, Warsaw fumbled it, and Eagles Nelson recovered it on the first play from scrimmage from the Warsaw 39-yard line. Effort, hit, play, cut for the touchdown. Pass and run. Cup caught the ball at about the 20-yard line and was off to the races. So Buchanan kicks it once again. If it's not kicked very high, like that one was kind of hooked and rolling, and if you can't handle it, you run the risk of getting that roll. 15-yard line. I said 20 the balls at the 15-yard line. Thank you. Under center is Eckert. One running back, slat right, split left, pitches to Nelson. Nelson wants to split the right corner, makes it happen, right side, gets back to Trevor, puts back right Nelson, and turns around the man. A burst of both tipping for Mr. Left. Come back inside and managed to get the plate by minor penalties here so far. Eagles again was one running back. They sent Manuel and Wilson across the formation, left to right, after the throw, swing pass, left flat, down Stafford with the 5-yard line, Stephen. Eckert to throw. Deep up the left sideline. Again looking for Cap. Oh, he almost made a great catch. He just stepped a little bit. Okay, we're back flag, and we have a flag on the play as Nelson tries to run you got to go with maximum protection when you're that deep, and they did a pretty good job of handling that one. I think about for two wide receivers, left and one right. The Jeter hands off on the counter to Cranbrook. Cranbrook is going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and fly forward for maybe wide, tackled there by England. England did a good job of filling it. First, second, 9 for the Warsaw Tigers from the 59-yard line upon the city. Eagles moving from the front. The Jeter to throw, quick pass in the flat, and coming out there for Eagle defense doing a pretty good job the last couple of series thus far. Two wide receivers, two left, one right. I sent the backfield on the Jeter in the center. Here comes the blitz. The Jeter to blitz. So he gets blitzed from the right one, and he's going to be sacked back to the 50-yard line. Oh, you can see that blitz covered it. Jeter was running all over the place. Jeter's not driven it. The Jeter here was driven. Can't get rid of it now. The pick is going to be from the front lane railroad. The Jeter stands back in zone 7. Gets the punch back. It's Benson, and he gets the kick around. Goes around. Very much. There's Stanton. Like Benson, he gets down right back. Looks Yeah, pretty right. That'll work. Double running back, double wide receiver, Benito under center. He runs off to the left man. And he's hit immediately on a quick defensive stance again there by the Eagles defense. Very quick. Russ Frick, the first man to get there. And that was some two wide receivers to the left of the field. The outside of the backfield of Cavalier Green. The outside of the person. The left one. They went to him on the middle, 38 to 3. On far right, good running back there. Good defensive pass. And it's completed to the left one. And two wide receivers to the left. Cavalier to the right. Cavalier to the left was Wilbur. The outside of the backfield, the Peter. Pass was on his quarterback, Wilbur. Wilbur started up, went left for the rest of the first down to 30 yards. So, we'll give Wilbur the left and after that. One minute and practice, both time, and Wilson turns the left one. The pitch goes to Wilbur. Wilbur with a sweep around the right corner. Gets hit after a short game. That may be 3 yards out to the 42-yard line. And it's going to be second down as the two rubbers with Tony Quinn. But spot on, most of the time. The leader again under center with the man at the back from the right flat left and the hand back up with Hope the field broken down and square out. He's got a receiver out. And he gets the hand of defense. That's all one. Right there, the leader is with the shoot. Well, they'll probably win the first quarter before they get the play off on their fouls, and so after 1 quarter of play, it's the hell with the tight end back to the right flat right and out left the backfield. The leader under center, first and 10, 12-yard line of Conway City. Tigers score by 1 point, and they have the ball. And that goes to Green back, and that's the middle of that tight back down there on the right for the brewery. I don't know if there's any man I haven't seen in the first left. Oh, really? We're really back. That's crazy, man. And then it's short way, quick for a right side, and it's a winner. Our action the second period. And a sharp kick. It's a high end over end kick. It drives punt back to the front. Back up to the punch punt. Little Ranger breaks to the outside and he was a half a step away from the big game there. And he's throwing down at the 23. Just have to be careful. I'm going to stay away and try to take away those big throws. And if you can do that, you make the team out of their punch, you want to get chances. You know, it's the same. Their first line is everybody first first. First classes and Francis Rose standing out and then a punch and then a back. Higher with the line of scrimmage. He might have got effectively. Because if we let that roll for a defensive really flash on him, we're going to have problems. Outside of the backfield, double round out. After whistle action, pitches to Larson. A rare blow. Larson made his brand of time, but he had to slow down with the hand. After he made the stop on Larson, but the equipment for Larson will be getting. Right front, left, split in route. The third, left down. I'm telling you, I could have that short piece. Well, kind of left up this Warsaw defense. They're really laying the ears back and coming after the Eagles. Out of pressure, kick is away, try to turn down. The Cavs put punch at the 43 end for the first one, the third and 15. And Myers to the 36-yard line. 7 seconds to go in the first half. Warsaw leads 14-7, and they have the ball. Right out, right and left, and now set in the backfield. Benito under center. The middle of the rim there, takes a snap, they turn the left there, they run on a carry play to the left side, they have that was the third break, and they got picked up pretty much in the round. Good defense in the penalty. Burn lane for the Tigers. The burn up near the 49-yard line. One running back, right side left, split in route, split, and they got right into Benito's face on the start, so they were beat. Now the Eagles drop off and they have essentially 5 people beat. They needed to throw. Look, throws, left sideline. Intended over there for his right out receiver. That was coming to the 39. Good tight snap. The Eagles took those deep around. The Browns square from back and the Brown running right into the end zone. So it's a 51-yard punt for it's not like you haven't been talking all summer, but somehow that constant talking, that first day or two, 2 days next year, so producer Tim Maloney, that he's kind of not
went back.
Warsaw's back more now. Right, flat, and left. Ice set in the backfield.
We have a great vantage point up here.
We do. Bucket with the snap, gives to his tailback, Rosenberger, and he got that count and keep him honest. Back at the throw. Quick pass out of the flat and give it to him. Third down plays are always big, it seems like. 6 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in the first half. Columbia City trailing 14-7. Double right out. Lot of movement. Whistles. Flags. Good. Columbia City takes their first. I do want to remind you, you're listening to WJHS 91.5 on your FM dial. Studios here in Columbia City, bringing you Columbia City football. Tonight's game of the Warsaw Tigers. The Eagles with the start down on 9 for the screen pass. It falls incomplete, and the Eagles will probably pull it away. Pullin snaps the ball. It's pass snap, but field, and the kick is away. And the catch is made, and the tackle is made immediately at the 15 or 14-yard line. Oh, that's good coverage. Yeah. Not good enough, man. Tailback now, holding is the call against Warsaw, and that penalty is declared 14-7. Berlin Nelson like to run this one back. Nelson runs back at the 30-yard line. The kick is away by DeKalb. Larson runs the field, the kick over his spot, and then over the field of there, and the catch and move, everything inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. I love those athletic swings. The football now, most of that. Back from the Warsaw Tigers, it looks to be like number 85, Palmer, of the one-man Oregon City. Warsaw has taken advantage of kicking repetitions and working. So, remember, 2 runners, 2 receivers, 2 runners, that's the back for. Even with the split, Paul's on the quick time difference to middle to Cranbrook, but Cranbrook gets his work first, starting to maybe be 1994, or now starting to take a kick from the city. They're going to have to try to change this for a minute. But they're impossible. The needle in the center, real front, right. The needle with the slap goes on the counter play to his fullback, and he's a very danger running there, but races man. First Hamilton there, the road to the 50 to come up with a big defensive squad there. Warsaw with the bird, first play on third and one at the Sam Graham line. They lead 13-7. Now from the backfield, Brent Brown will see it to the right side. The number was the third one. Brown went for him, went right side. Clears, clears, first the bird round is in the field. Early with the spin, and the kick is up. Warsaw will look pretty good. Later back to Garrett. Flat route, outside of the backfield. Medina under center. Brown Clark goes to his fullback Brown comes slowly up to her back to a goal, catches back from down the center. The Purple City play. Flat route formation, route stop, outside of the backfield. Medina to corner, quick turn. And the hands there for Medina to Brown. But we're going to right through the hands from Brown to come around there. Three right receivers to the right, right to the right, and one remaining running back. Medina to corner, quick turn, and out to play. I tell you, nothing would help the Eagles' cause much more than to break this kickoff and get back in this ball game. They trail 14-7, and here we go. Sharp's kick is deep, end over end. It's fielded by Nelson at the 6. Back up the middle comes Nelson. He's hit at the 20, falls forward, and the Eagles will have it 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line to start this for the first offensive play of the second half for the Columbia City Eagles. Wide left comes Culp and Larson. I set in the backfield. The handoff is to the fullback, and the fullback, Anglin.
It's a little short, not much.
Dickeroff and Larson, wide left. Again, the I set in the backfield. The tight end is right. The handoff is to Anglin again, and Anglin this time is hit pretty much at the line of scrimmage. He might have got a yard. It will be 3rd down and 5. Formation to his team, and now with 10 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, the Eagles are looking at a 3rd down and 4 from their own 28-yard line. The handoff is to the fullback Anglin, and he spins and falls forward out close to the 34-yard line for a 1st down. You can't hit that hole too quick. You've got to get there before that defense can respond. Anglin now with a little bit of motion, the option play, and the pitch is back to Nelson. Nelson, a lot of traffic, cuts back inside and makes a good move upfield to the 40-yard line. Cut, and Larson again wide left. Out front of the backfield. Bucket with a good action play on the last one. This time goes to a fullback Anglin. Anglin over on the left side is hit at the line of scrimmage. And maybe fell forward for a half a yard now. To start the second half here and hoping to get that ball in the end zone. One wide receiver left, Anglin. And what do we have, a fumble? You would guess that Eckert figured that Anglin would take the ball, or he wanted to give it to him, and Anglin thought it was a fake. And that's the danger you run in with that. Nonetheless, Warsaw has it 1st and 10 at the 40. DeGeeter to throw. Pressure. Throws. Going to be intercepted. Good job. Great pressure. Great pressure on DeGeeter. He got hit as he was throwing, and Dickerhoff intercepted the ball. So, according to the coaches to our left, you can hear Rosenberger was the young man opportunity now to do something to help their cause. Something more, perhaps I should say. Wide slot left, I set in the backfield. And the handoff is to Nelson. Nelson wanted to run the right side, and it just simply dipped and took off. He's still on his feet. He's still running. All the way back across the field he comes. He's still coming. He gets a block there. Cuts back one more time. Then back to the outside. He's all the way out to the 50-yard line. A 75-yard run for a 20-yard pickup before Talmer made the
Total now on 10 carries.
It is 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the worst. I know. Some guys can't kick the habit, you know.
Time back in, Don.
You betcha. I got it right here. Handoff is to the fullback. Oh, he's still on his feet. Good run by Anglin. Boy, did he hit that hole quick. That's what it's going to take. You got to get there before that defense can react. Kyle Boley finally drug Anglin down, but Anglin burst over their own 23-yard line to the Warsaw 39. It's a slot left formation. It pitches to Nelson. Nelson wants to sweep right. Now dances around, tries to cut back in. This time he can't find any running room. He got back to the line of scrimmage and no more. I noticed that he keeps his shoulders pretty much parallel or square to the line of scrimmage, and that's a big advantage for you young ball players. Bootleg, pressure, thrown down for the sack on a good defense. Dickeroff and Larson, wide left. I set in the backfield. Eckert gets tripped up by his own man, and down he goes. Deep in their own territory. The line of scrimmage is now the Columbia City 46. This time the ball rolls back to Buchanan. He manages to field it and get his kickoff on, and they wanted to block that one. I think they got a little hungry and have a chance at least to put Warsaw deep in territory. That snap is decent. He gets his kick away. It's a nice, high, spiraling kick. Fair catch called for and made back at the, what is that, 30, 20. Nope, Bill, it's about the 12-yard line. 12-yard line. Sorry about that. 5:01 remaining. DeGeter with a handoff to Kreinbrink. And he blasts straight ahead to near the 15-yard line. In their own territory, or perhaps create the turnover.
Now split back. Here comes the pass.
4 down linemen, 4 linebackers.
Gotta be ready on that bubble.
4 deep backs, or 3 linebackers, 4 deep backs. DeGeter with a counter handoff, and the ball come loose in there. Did it or not? I think the Eagles may have recovered that fumble. They did. So that was a counter handoff to the fullback Hamilton, and the ball came. So the Eagles with a great break on another turnover. That's the second turnover the Eagles have created here in the second half. An intercepted pass, now a fumble recovery by Rosenberger. The handoff is faked to the fullback and then kept by Eckert. Eckert managed to pick up the loose ball. It was 1-7, and a touchdown here would really help their cause. I set in the backfield, 2 wide receivers to the left.
Our Funeral News, call them at 244-6877. For any other questions, call Smith & Sons at 244-7601 or stop by their 207 North Main Street location in Columbia City. Sorry, Don.
Nope, not a problem. Eagles come with a wide slot left. Now they send Larson in motion. And pitch to Nelson. Nelson does run a sweep to the left this time, makes a move, leaves 1 guy laying on the field, and finally 3 guys knock him out of bounds. So Nelson Stugsdill. I know that's right. High formation. Larson in motion out of the slot right. Fake. Oh, Eckert in big trouble, and the ball comes loose, and Warsaw recovers. Well, it doesn't matter too much. That was a 19-yard line, 1st and 10. They lead 21-7. DeGeter now sets his team in a double wide out to the left and an I set in the backfield. He rolls to the left to throw behind his 2 blockers, throws the ball, and it's caught out there. On a good throw and a good kick. So it's a 1st and 10 for the Warsaw Tigers. The line of scrimmage now is the 35-yard line, 34-yard line. DeGeter gives to Kreinbrink. Kreinbrink is hit almost immediately by Anglin and falls forward where Warsaw has it now, 2nd down and 8 from their own 36-yard line. Split backfield, slot right, wide splits, fake is to the first man. DeGeter keeps it himself and follows him up through the hole off the right tackle and out to about the 42 or 3-yard line. Warsaw. It's a wide slot to the right, a split end left, and an I set in the backfield. DeGeter under center. Here comes the blitz. The handoff is to Kreinbrink, and he has the 1st down over the left side on the power play. And wide slot right, split end left again. I set in the backfield. A lot of movement. Flags. Eagles are going to get the line of scrimmage. I set in the backfield. Again, 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right and 1 to the left. DeGeter under center. Hands off to his fullback, Hamilton. Hamilton over the right guard and out across the 50 and down to Adam Hoke on this. And they needed to, and they just simply couldn't get the protection for Eckert to give him a chance to set up and throw. So DeGeter drops the throw. He gets a little pressure, throws out into the right flat, and I believe that is that Hamilton or Kreinbrink? That's by a score of 21-7. The Tigers have the ball, and they're marching at the Columbia City 44. It's Columbia City 44-yard line. One wide receiver. Here comes the blitz. DeKalb with the quarterback sneak right straight up the middle and plows his way all the way down to the 40 and maybe inside the 40. The interior people of Columbia City, and the quarterback took advantage. DeKalb. Wide slot, handoff on the counter play to Kreinbrink. Kreinbrink over the right side and all the way down to the 29-yard line for nearly another first down. He's very close, maybe a little short. And DeKalb himself, the quarterback, is 6'4", 210. That's quite a load. I sit in the backfield, wide slot left. DeKalb with the handoff to Hamilton. Hamilton, fullback over right guard, hit immediately and fights his way forward for a yard to about the 39-yard line, and up Tigers lead Columbia City 21-7 at this point. It's a wide slot left, and DeKalb short drop to throw with a lot of pressure, and the ball is incomplete. It was in all 2nd and 10 at the Columbia City 29. DeKalb rolls left, looking to throw, does throw, and it's intercepted by Downing, I think. Yes. Downing, the sophomore back, stepped in front of that one and intercepted it, and so the Eagles do get the turnover they were looking for. It's a prime example of what we're talking about is have intercepted, isn't it? Second. So the Eagles will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30. I won't hear your voice. Of course, you'll probably be 95 by then.
Well, I don't know.
But anyway, they'll think they got the wrong station.
It could be.
You know?
We're over to Fort Wayne at a doctor's office, and the guy says, "Oh, I thought I heard your voice."
That's a compliment in the ball game. Warsaw with a 21-7 lead, and Columbia City trying to get something going here with the offense. They just intercepted a pass by sophomore Kurt Downing, and they need to take advantage. The handoff is to Anglin. Anglin breaks a tackle, breaks into the clear, breaks to the outside, and a good run by Anglin all the way out to the 38 yards. Troy Miller finally caught up with Anglin. We have somebody who wants in. Pass thrown up the left sidelines again, intended. Eagles are going to send 2 wide receivers to the left, tight end right in Friend. Across the formation comes Larson in motion, and the handoff is to Anglin, and Anglin breaks a couple of tackles and powers his way out to the 46-yard line. I tell you, this is definitely a weapon. 3rd down now and 3. Give Anglin 7 on that last carry. Eagles now come with wide receiver right and a wide receiver left. I sit in the backfield. Now Anglin goes in motion. They hand him the ball, and he tries the right side. But boy, I tell you, he got met at the line of scrimmage there, Edward. No, it's not. Okay. Here we go. Slot right formation, a split end left, movement before. Oh no, quarterback sneak, and I think Eckert's got it. They went on a quick count. I think the only people who knew what the count was were the 2 guards in the center, because everybody else was kind of standing around taking tickets. But that's all that matters, a quarterback sneak, and they spotted a scoreless second half thus far. Wide right, Larson. Wide left, Dickeroff. Eckert with pressure. Throws the ball up in the air, and it comes loose, and it's ruled an incomplete pass, and the Eagles get a break.
Now, see, our quarterback hasn't connected in the second half.
No.
He did 3 times in the first half.
Here it comes with the reverse, and he's hitting the backfield, breaks loose, keeps running, but he's going to be drilled for a loss of about 3 yards, and the City 47-yard line. They need a big play here. 6:27 and the clock runs in the 4th quarter. Double wide out left, single wide out to the right. Eckert drops to throw, has a little time, throws up the middle, and it's going to be intercepted, tackled immediately there.
Eric Murley or Brandon Conley or Chuck Springer at 244-6179. That's out in Gateway Park east of Columbia City. Don?
Thanks, Bill. Warsaw on 1st down. A fake is to the first man, and they give us the second man, Kreinbrink, and Kreinbrink finds a little running room over the right side out to the 30. Weekend Smith and Ryan who aren't able to play tonight. Hopefully they'll be ready next week. I set in the backfield. The handoff again is to Kreinbrink. Kreinbrink off right tackle, bounces it outside. A good gain of probably about, we're making about 7 yards. Looks like he probably has a first down at the 40. We'll wait till they spot it. Kreinbrink with a good hard run over the right side. They get a little bit tired at this point. A lot of those kids have played hard and played both ways most of the night. Here comes the blitz, and I think we have a flag. It looked like Tiger, don't we? I'm not.
Some others are called back, but that's what counts in the record book.
Yeah, it's been a good, clean, hard-foot ball game. It really has been. Warsaw probably showing a little bit of edge in terms of size and overall speed, but a good effort on the part of both teams. Kreinbrink again with a carry. This time he picks up about 6 play. It's 1st and 10 for Warsaw at the 49-yard line of Columbia City. Handoff again to Kreinbrink. Right straight up the middle. He comes behind those 2 big linemen, and they just kind of bowl their way down to the 40-yard line.
1.5.
Good. Wide receiver to the right for Warsaw. I set in the backfield. The handoff is to Hamilton, the fullback. And again, Hamilton behind those 2 big guards all the way down to the 31-yard and 5-pound center. They just kind of taken it to the middle of that Eagle defense. I set again. 1 wide receiver, 2 tight ends. And they're just going to pound it now, I would imagine. DeGeeter hands off. No, he tried to hand off to Kreinbrink. He missed him, and the ball came loose. And DeGeeter managed to get on the loose ball, but they're going to lose 3 or 4. Not that 21-7 feels that much better than 28-7. It's just the idea of hanging in there and being tough and gritty when you have to. The handoff on the counter play is to Kreinbrink. Kreinbrink runs over a couple of people and powers his way down close to the 20-yard line. And that will be 22-yard line. DeGeeter with the handoff. Flags flying everywhere. The illegal procedure called against the 1 minute and 18 seconds to go in the ball game. Columbia City down 21-7. Warsaw just controlling the ball right now. DeGeeter under center, hands to Kreinbrink. His tailback, he runs into a lot of traffic and is slammed down as he crosses the 25-yard line. DeGeeter under center. You know they're going to run behind those 2 big guards. No, they don't. They try to run off the left tackle, and that proved to be a mistake. The Eagle defense, it looks to me like rose to the occasion and stopped them. They tried to run Kreinbrink on the, on the power play off the left side. And the 3 wide receivers. Eckert drops the throw, gets some time, pitch and go. Caught there by Larson and pitched out to dirty shirts out there playing for Warsaw. They do have pretty much a second group in there defensively now. They have a prevent defense. They got a 3-4-3-1 type lineman. Eckert to throw and gets sacked. Ooh, mercy. Only 3 rushing to stop. So it's 2nd down now and a bunch. Quick pass out in the flat, intended out there. Ladder, is that what they call it?
Hook and ladder, yes.
We used to call it hook and go. I guess it's the same thing. Eckert to throw, fakes, now throws deep up the left sideline. Got a receiver over there, and he catches the ball. Good job. Well thrown ball at the Warsaw 34. Spike the ball. No shotguns in basketball. Okay. Eagles now with 2 wide receivers, 1 right and 1 left. 2 left, 3 wide receivers. Eckert to throw. Quick short pass. Again, the hook and ladder, but Warsaw's got some good tools, and the Eagles defense were able to play aggressively enough and consistently enough to keep them out of the end zone. Back goes Eckert to throw. Screen pass, left flat. Caught out there by Dickeroff. Dickeroff down the left sidelines and out of bounds. 10 or 12 yards deep, and then they have a safety that's standing about a yard from the goal line, and the line of scrimmage is the 24-yard line. So they give you some idea that they're playing a prevent defense. Eckert drops, gets pressure, throws deep into the end zone, and knocked down and incomplete. So